So I
Yeah.
didn't spend much time looking for jobs into company.
Welcome to How I Got the Job, guys. I'm your host Vindhya, and today we have a very special guest. And to be precise, the theme for this episode is Think Out of the Box, and it is quite literal, considering our guest for today deals a lot with boxes, furniture, and stuff like that. So it's kind of ironic. He has produce very unique furniture that you probably haven't seen before. So today on our show we have Romulo. He's a designer, architecture, and also an NFT designer. The main point about this interview is how to bring your visions to life, because everybody has some visions, and his visions were quite quirky and different from what the world had seen before. But he took the plunge and brought to the world some of the most unique, never seen before furnitures. And on this episode, we are going to learn about this entire journey, from where did he start and how did the manufacture, production, and post production go. So, welcome to our show, Homulo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so like first things first, you're an architect. So, were you always into furniture design, or was it something you picked up midway?
Yeah. I always liked, my mom used to take me to, I don't know if you have that there, but it's like Milan Design Week, something like that.
Mhm.
So my
Okay.
mom used to take me to that places. Here in Brazil, we have one called, very famous here, called Casa Cor. So
Okay.
we used to go there, and I used to see the furniture. I really liked. My mom
Mm-hmm.
used to buy also very nice furniture, lamps, sofas. So at school, and my major architecture, we have this class about furniture, how we can design them, how the furniture would be like
Mm-hmm.
um, comfortable for people to sit on, things like that. So I have always been there.
Oh, that's lovely. But coming to your designs, and whatever I've had the privilege of looking at your Instagram, is very different from any other brand that produces furniture. So where did that inspiration root from?
Yeah, the idea of coming, like getting out of interior and architecture and coming into the
Mhm.
furniture thing was to bring new ideas, to, like you said before, think
Mhm.
out of the box.
Yeah.
So my main goal is to create, every new thing that I create is something that I never seen before, or maybe I can see something different and add another idea into that and create another furniture
Okay.
or lamp.
Oh, that's lovely. Can you take us through one of the first pieces that you ever brought to life, or one of the first few works that you started off, and how was that entire thing?
Yeah, actually, I started doing not on 3D like I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing physical because back in 2015,
Yeah.
2016, I got this job with a friend of mine,
Mhm.
and he was getting married, and also my
Okay.
friend, his wife, and they asked me for new things on their house, but into
Mhm.
the interior type, not the
Yeah.
furniture. So I started thinking, if they are going to spend money buying chairs and tables, all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff, maybe if I get this money and his approval, I can create something new for him.
Okay.
So that was the start. So I started actually doing the physical things, not the 3D ones that you are seeing now. So
Mhm.
if you go into my website, you can see at the bottom there are more or less 20 projects on the bottom that they are all physical objects.
Okay. Also, like with everything that you do now, especially the latest collection on your website, how does the entire procedure go from right from ideation to production? Can you take us through that?
Yeah, this is weird because I don't think I can actually explain the thing, but I can give you an idea
Yeah, yeah.
because my background is art in general. It is not only architecture. So when I think
Okay.
about creating something, I always think about, I always try to think other areas to create in one area, like to create furniture. I don't
Yeah.
actually think in furniture. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
about furniture. I think about maybe music or maybe paintings or something on the street. It doesn't matter the place.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has shapes and colors, right? So
Yeah.
when I see something on the street, there is a different shape, or I just look at and try to transpose that for furniture. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the first idea, to get something out of the box, out of the furniture life,
Yeah.
get that idea and turn into and move the idea to furniture.
Okay.
So if I see an object or something or a painting and I like
Yeah.
the shape and colors,
Mm-hmm.
I can make an object, and then I can give uh, the object, if the object will be like a chair or a table or a sofa, I just have to create the object first and then
Yeah.
think about the utility.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also,
what was the question? I don't know if I did answer. Sorry.
yeah, you pretty much answered it. I asked you like how does the entire procedure from ideation to production go? So we got an idea about how the entire procedure goes on. Following your answer, my next question would be, like you said, first you think about the design and then its utility purpose. But when you think about the utility purpose, how do you maintain a middle ground between not letting your creativity on the item get compromised, but also making it comfortable and utilizable for the people who purchase it?
Yeah, I don't. Actually, this is the thing. I want to create new things, new objects,
Mhm.
and since I'm doing that on 3D,
Yeah,
I actually don't think that is right for my vision as an artist to put it in a box. Like, this is a chair, you have
mm-hmm.
to sit, you have to be
Yeah,
comfortable. I don't think that. Sometimes I can make something comfortable, but most of the times I don't care. That's the thing.
okay. Also, like now, since you're into NFT designing as well, do you think now it's like better off since you don't have to look from a customer's comfort point of view? How has this NFT journey overall been for you?
Yeah, I think this is very interesting because a few
Mm-hmm.
years, maybe 5 years ago, we didn't have this opportunity
Yeah.
to make money. Sorry, to make money with digital stuff like
Yeah, yeah.
art, especially
Mm-hmm.
art. So all the digital artists, they were like, people just didn't care. So people wouldn't spend money on them. So now we have NFTs. So
Mm-hmm.
people want like this new thing on the internet. The internet is the future. So people are already
Yeah.
shifting from the physical idea to the digital idea because we are all connected on smartphones already, like
Yeah.
more than more than a decade. So people are really thinking out of the box. And for me, when you have an object that is not comfortable, or the structure maybe can't be like that on real life, it doesn't matter because it is digital, right?
Yeah.
So this is amazing for creators in general, not only me, furniture artists, but everyone who is into digital stuff.
Yeah. Like, so Romulo, this question is purely out of curiosity. Now that you have NFTs, I'm sure you have a source of income from that. But prior to that, like you said earlier, also your furniture wasn't mainly targeting the comfort of the buyer, or it was more about your creativity. So, did you face any challenges financially in order to get that to the market, or even let your audience understand the point of view of that entire thing?
Yeah. Actually, the financial part is very hard for me because this is a personal thing, but I can share.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
like I'm like 34 years old, and I actually didn't work in many places. After my
Mm-hmm.
graduation, I wanted to create something. I wanted to do something new with my ideas. So I
Yeah.
didn't spend much time looking for jobs into companies, because the thing about companies, they put you in a box and you can't create.
Mm-hmm.
You are just there for the money. So
Mm-hmm.
my idea wasn't the money. So my
Okay.
financial part was around me. My girlfriend, my mom, my friends, they are all giving me time so I can create more. And after that, doing something with it.
Mm-hmm.
So about NFTs and financial. So if you are going to put your art into NFT,
Yeah.
you have to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
So I have only one NFT now
Okay.
out there. I put it on Foundation. Probably you know Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on Foundation, and then before I put it, a friend of mine who is also an artist. I met him on Instagram. He's from Canada.
Yeah.
He really likes my work. I really like. We are friends now, but we met through art. So he came to me and, man, you have to put your art into NFTs. And I said, man, I don't have money because I'm working like hell, and I'm trying to get some things out of it. But my main goal is to create. And oh, it doesn't matter. I have the money. You put your NFT there.
Okay.
So, like I said before, my friends around, they are always helping somehow,
Mm-hmm.
and the financial part is very hard. But if you keep going, if you keep creating, people will see it, and people will try to help somehow. I don't know
Yeah.
how I got here, like 34 years old, and I don't have a job. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
here, I'm healthy, I'm great, I have very good company around. So
Yeah. Yeah, like you mentioned, getting to where you are here today was challenging. So, was there any time in between where you plan to quit, or this thought of quitting and taking up a job come into your mind?
yeah, many times.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got the idea, it was kind of late because I was like 10 years without a job. And when I was in a interview, and the guy was asking like, oh, where did you work? Because I don't see it here in your
Yeah.
curriculum. And I said, oh, I didn't. So
Mm-hmm.
where were you all this time? I was at home creating the portfolio that you are seeing now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it didn't work anywhere. No. Okay. We'll get in touch. And they never answer back, right? Because
Okay.
you don't have the experience of working into a company in a
Mm-hmm.
company. and they don't care. They just, oh, you don't have the experience. Sorry, guy, you have to go.
Yeah.
It is like that. So when I thought about that, to go into a company and work there for the money, just so I can pay some things, just so I can do my things, like pay for NFTs or something like that. I didn't have the shot to do it. So
Okay.
it was sad. It was sad, but it was for the better, I think, because now I'm getting somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So throughout these years, what do you think has been the motivating and driving factor that kept you going despite all the odds?
Yeah, I think since I was a kid, I was like very, the most important thing for me was to be me, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not to be the others or to get the ideas from other people. I
Yeah.
was always the one who was trying
Mm-hmm.
to give the ideas, to share ideas. So the factor for me is my creativity. Like I said before, I I work with art like for a long time, more than,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 34 now, like more than, like, it's 20 years that I'm doing this. So everybody knows that working with art, it's hard. It's hard. So I knew that. So I knew it was supposed to be a rough path.
Okay. Oh, also, like now with the NFTs growing rampantly, what do you see coming in the coming future? How are the opportunities for artists like you, and where do you see yourself in the NFT business per se 2 3 years down the line?
Yeah. I'm thinking about adding more things in my work. Like I'm doing studio photos, studio renders, like
Mm-hmm.
white background, very clean. Now
Yeah.
I'm thinking to add interiors and architecture, so I can take this furniture and put it on scene so people can understand better what is the size of that furniture, how because these furnitures, they are kind of different, so people
Mm-hmm.
uh, they don't have the idea, oh, this is nice, this chair is nice, but in my house, how?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my idea is to put my objects into interior design and architecture so people can understand. And I think with that, I will have more, um, how can I say, into the NFT world. I think it would be easier to sell because there are a lot of people already selling interior scenes.
Yeah.
So I think with my objects and scene and my idea of interior and architecture would be easier to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Did I answer the question? Sorry.
Yeah. Like, what's your future plan? Yeah. We
Yeah.
pretty much understood. Okay, lastly, what would be your message to all the aspiring young architects or designers or per se artists who are watching this interview and who want to go the let's explode way like you and go against the odds? So, what would be your message to them?
Oh, it would be hard. This is
Mm-hmm.
the message because everything is hard, you
Yeah,
know. Even if you choose the right path, like go into a company, work there, make your
yeah,
money, it is hard anyways. But when you enter into the art factor, it is very hard and depends on your country, of course, on your city, on your culture. Everything is different everywhere. But the thing that I see around the world with a lot of people that I talk, is that when you work with art, it will be hard because you have to sell yourself, not only your art, right? You have to sell who the artist behind that art is. This is one of the things that I didn't do and I'm doing now, and I'm trying to add more, like YouTube channel or something. So if you choose the path to go against the odds, know that will be hard. But if this is what you want, you won't um, back up. You just go forward. People around you will help you, and if they don't, just keep it going, because someone somewhere will see your work and will ask you about it, and you will talk, and that person will pass the idea to the other one will come, and so on. I think this is it.
Thank you so much. So, on that note, we come to the end of this interview. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you for taking time off and giving this interview. It was my pleasure to host you.
Thank you for you guys to reach me. Sorry about the time again, but yeah, you are in India, I'm in Brazil, so
It was great talking to you and hope it was a great start to your day as well. So,
yes.
yeah, guys, all of Homulo's accounts will be linked below to check out his furniture and out of the box work. You can head on there, and for many such interviews, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned. Thank you.